Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Israel Madrimov, he definitely made a name for himself by not getting knocked out by Terence Crawford, the best fighter in the world, and making it a very competitive fight. Madrimov is a fighter who usually throws a lot of punches. What actually helped him in this fight against Crawford was he was very patient. He didn't really punch that much. He waited a lot. He even was tying up Terence Crawford, the smaller man. But when he did throw punches, he made it count. He was landing really hard, straight, stiff right hands, great uppercuts, a couple of looping hooks that made the fight competitive. But almost every single time Madrimov would land something good, Crawford would match everything he did. Now, someone else that was there that night and watched the fight live was Boots Ennis' father's trainer. He was actually there working Andy Cruz's corner, who got another impressive knockout win, stepping up in competition against Antonio Moran. So Ennis, he did an interview with Miller City Boxing, and he was asked how would his son do against Madrimov, and this is what he said.
He was giving him angles and, using the jab, giving him angles, turning him, you know what I mean? It was a good fight.
Moving up to 54, any thoughts of wanting to challenge Madrimov?
Who?
Boots.
Oh, yeah, once we get up there, yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about you and Madrimov and Boots? How does that look?
Well, I see Boots stopping Madrimov, man.
That's a statement.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Boots is stopping Madrimov.
That's definitely a statement.
I know that for a fact. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, he was stopping. And also, all that stuff he was doing the way he's doing, coming in and doing all that, we got something for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we got something for that. You know what I mean? You see, one thing about it, Boots gonna fight you. You know what I mean? So all that, you know what I mean, you power punching, all that, we gonna step to you when it's time to step to you.
Man, oh man. He just said we would stop Madrimov. I would hate to see Jaron Ennis rush to 154, but I'm telling you right now, if Jaron Ennis were to fight Madrimov, that would be an explosive fight. That's the exact kind of fight he needs to not only catapult his star status, but to promote a possible fight against Crawford. Imagine Jaron Ennis moving up to 154 and stopping Madrimov, which would not be easy, by the way. I don't even know if Ennis can beat Madrimov, but I'm just saying, if he were able to do it, he would reach star status without a doubt. But unfortunately, the reality is Jaron Ennis most likely won't move up to 154 for at least a year or two. He wants to become undisputed at 147. He's a natural welterweight. But the problem is, at 147 right now, the welterweight division is a deserted division. And all the big fights for Jaron is at 154, unless some fighters from 140 move up to 147. And that's really unfortunate because, once again, I would love to see Jaron Ennis versus Madrimov after the performance Madrimov put on against Crawford. Ennis's father, he said all that moving he was doing, we got something for that. He was talking about all the feints, all the bouncing Madrimov was doing. And it was Madrimov's feints. It was his patience, him constantly waiting and waiting and waiting to land a counterpunch. That's what made the fight more competitive. Because if Madrimov would have let his hands go the way he used to let his hands go in previous fights, he would have got stopped by Crawford. But Madrimov understood this, and it made him extremely cautious because he was so worried about getting caught with a counter by Crawford that he didn't really let his hands go. And he basically just relied on pot shotting with the right hand, with lead uppercuts, and then every once in a while, he would throw a punch and then tie up Crawford because he was really worried about the counter. Jaron Ennis is saying we got something for that, or Jaron Ennis' father is saying that. Now, because Jaron is a natural welterweight, he might acclimate more to 154 than Crawford did because Crawford was a natural lightweight. So if Ennis can carry his power and his size to 154, he's going to be a hell of a threat at junior middleweight. But for now, most likely he's going to stay there. You heard his father. He said, when we move up to 154, yeah, we're knocking out Madrimov. That means it's probably a while before, once again, Crawford or Ennis moves up to 154, but we'll see. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.